Hey everyone, Henriello here. I was really hoping that this video that I'm posting would be a video of recovery from my painful nerves that I've been experiencing for the past 3 days. But reality is cruel and it is not to be because now I have been diagnosed with shingles. As you can see, my eye is swollen because shingles has decided to start growing right beside my eye, and it has taken my eyelid hostage. For those who have not been up to date with what's happening, yesterday I posted this post on my community. Since last Saturday, I have been in a lot of pain and I have barely slept in 3 days. My spine is compressing the nerves of my neck and my head. So, like the part at the back here, apparently it's compressing the nerves, causing the nerves to be inflamed, and it basically hurt so much I could not sleep. I got medication for nerve inflammation, and I was hoping I will be able to sleep tonight, which was yesterday night. And yeah, after taking the medication, the pain has been reduced by quite a lot, and I was finally able to get a good night's sleep after 3 days of painful nights. I was very happy about that. That was good. When I woke up the next morning, I started noticing this growth, some like some kind of rash at the side here, and it's also started to affect my eye. And it was then that I realized, this rash has been there for about a day or two, but I've never really paid attention to it because the pain from the nerves was overwhelming. So I completely ignored what was happening at the side of my face here. At first, I thought that it was acne or pimples, even though I've never really seen this kind of pimples before. But I thought, well, I could solve it by buying some acne cream or something like that. So I went to the pharmacy just today because all of this just happened today. So I went to the pharmacy this afternoon. I asked the pharmacist like what I could, like what cream should I use for this. He took one look and he said, I don't think any cream could help. I don't think this is acne or pimples. This could be a virus. And I was like, really? A virus? Yes, you should go see a doctor. All right, sure. And I went back to the same doctor that I visited yesterday. I went back to the same clinic anyway, because the doctor in charge today and the doctor in charge yesterday were two different people. The doctor took one look and said, this is most likely herpes zoster. And I asked him, what is that? Like, well, what did you just say? I've never heard of this thing. And then he said, also known as shingles. So he gave me some medicine, which is right here. This one is acyclovir, 800 milligrams. And he also gave me this Viside cream to apply on it. Literally says poison because it must not be consumed. The crazy thing is, I need to eat a tablet every 5 hours. So even if I am sleeping, I have to wake up to take a tablet every 5 hours, nonstop for a week. And this cream, the same thing. I have to apply the cream every 6 hours, nonstop for a whole week. When I heard this, I know that, wow, this is quite serious. Right now, I'm not sure how it looks like to you. Maybe it seems okay from this distance. I did take a picture earlier before I washed my face and took the medicine and started applying it. And this is how it looks like normally. So yeah, that is how it looks like. Looks pretty bad. It could get worse. in the coming few days. Anyways, this is how the tablets look like inside. Oops. This is how the tablets look like inside. I did open up one. As you can see, I ate one already just now. And then the cream, yep, just applied onto here already. I asked the doctor a very common question, which I'm sure anyone in my position would ask. How does one get shingles? And the doctor replied by asking me a question. Have you had chickenpox before? I said yes, I did. I had chickenpox a very, very long time ago. I think when I was maybe 5 years old. Shingles is caused by the varicella zoster virus, the same virus that causes chickenpox. After you've had chickenpox, the virus stays in your body for the rest of your life. Years later, the virus may reactivate as shingles, which means ever since I had chickenpox, I've had this sleeper agent inside my body. And maybe a couple of days ago, it heard a keyword or some kind of trigger phrase which caused the sleeper agent to awaken and wreak havoc right here. I've also found out that shingles affects the nerves. The shingles rash is associated with an inflammation of nerves beneath the skin. So this may also explain the nerve pain that I've had at the same time the shingles started. Speaking of chickenpox, this is actually quite a funny story because when I had chickenpox many years ago, when I was 5 years old, it started at daycare. So I was at daycare, just minding my own business, doing what kids do. I don't even remember what I was doing at the time, but I do remember when my mom came to pick me up, my daycare teacher, she took one look at my face and then she pulled up my shirt and she said, "Oh my goodness, I think you have chicken pox." And me being a kid at the time, I was pretty dumb as a kid and I was 5 years old. So I was like, "What?" And she said, "You have chicken pox." My brain did not register what that was. Never heard of chicken pox at that point in my life. So I didn't know how to react. Should I be angry, sad, happy? Go tell your mom you have chicken pox. She seemed excited at the time. So I thought, oh, it's a really exciting, happy thing. But of course, she wasn't really excited. She was just panicking. So what I did was I ran towards my mom. I pulled my shirt up, chicken pox all over my body. And I said, "Mom, I have chicken pox," with a big smile on my face. And my mom nearly fainted. That's what she tells us years after it happened. She said she saw me running towards her with my shirt up, and then I yelled, "Oh, hey, I have chicken pox," and looking so happy. And she said she nearly fainted. To this day, my sisters will also remind me that at the time I had chicken pox, nobody in the family has had chickenpox before, so everyone rushed to get the vaccine for chickenpox because of me. So my sister had to get, both my sisters had to get an injection. And well, at the time, being kids, teenagers, they did not like getting injections, so they were complaining a lot. Every time someone mentions chickenpox or measles or anything similar, my mom will tell the story again, and my sisters will tell the story again about how they had to get this chickenpox vaccine and get an injection, all because their little brother got chickenpox. I just can't believe that this chickenpox virus could reactivate itself for no reason at all and just bite me in my face. Just so you know, people can get shingles in any parts of the body. More often, I think it's on the torso. I just happened to get it on the face. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. But if I had had it on my chest or somewhere else, I might not have gone to see the doctor because I would have ignored it as just a simple rash there. If it had happened on my neck, if it had happened on my torso, like right over here, like this, I might have just ignored it. Well, unless it gets this serious, then, but it might be a bit too late by then. So I suppose it's a good thing it happened on my face because it made me go see the doctor. But this picture does not look good. It looks pretty similar to what I'm facing right now. This is probably the later stages. I'm not sure if I even want to show my face on the camera if it gets this bad. Will you guys still love me if I look like that permanently? Nah, it won't be permanent. I'm sure it'll be fine again once it heals up. You can't get shingles if you've never had chickenpox. If you've never had chickenpox before, I think now would be a good time to get chickenpox vaccine. Most people who are vaccinated with 2 doses of chickenpox vaccine will be protected for life. So if you've never got chickenpox, lucky you, go get your 2 doses and be protected. Shingles vaccine lasts for at least 7 years. It doesn't last for life. The bad news for me is that I can get shingles more than one time. If you get shingles again, you usually don't get the rash in the same place. So instead of happening on my right face, maybe it'll happen on my left face the next time. If it happens anywhere else, that might not be a good thing for me because I would ignore it if it was somewhere else. Unless it happens at a certain part of the body, which is very important for men, then I will probably notice it immediately. Around 1 in 3 adults get shingles at some point in their lifetime, so it's a 33% chance. I guess I just got unlucky. So let's see what I should expect in the coming week, because there are 4 stages of shingles. So there's a burning or tingling sensation or a numb feeling. However, nothing is visible on the skin. So am I past that stage? Because this is absolutely visible. During this stage, some people can have extreme sensitivity, and even wearing clothes causes skin discomfort. I could also get fever, chills, and malaise. There is definitely a lot of discomfort when I'm putting on or taking off my shirt. So that's one advantage of having it on my face, because it won't be touched by clothes, so it's not going to cause discomfort. Well, that's an upside, which is great. Now the next stage, the active stage, a red rash starts. The itchy rash is the primary symptom. It can be accompanied by headache, fever, and upset stomach. It hasn't started itching yet. Tingling or numb? Well, if you've noticed so far, I've been trying my best not to move this side of my face, so it's like expressionless on this side, because if I raise my eyebrows or like what do you call that, wince my eyes shut, I don't know, like, or close my eyes tightly, then I will have that tingling feeling or that numb feeling, which feels like my skin is about to fall off. So yeah, that's why I try not to move this side of my face. Skin blistering. Oh, that sounds amazing. Just kidding, it sounds terrible. I do not look forward to this. Within days of the rash appearing, it can start to form painful, fluid-filled blisters. Great. The blisters can break open and leak fluid. Wow, that's amazing. That contains the virus. So my face is gonna start crying at some point, and I will probably cry along with it. After the blisters crust over, the skin will gradually heal and the scabs will disappear over the next couple of weeks. That will be great, but why would it take so long? It would take a couple of weeks. I think at this point I can probably start recording again, but you will see the scabs. Approximately 10 to 18% of people experience persistent tingling pain after the red rash has cleared. This long-term pain is called postherpetic neuralgia. and can last for months or even years after the outbreak. Oh god, that is bad. That is very, very bad because I'm already experiencing this right now. This pain is exactly what I have been experiencing for the past 3 days, and it is very painful, painful enough to not allow you to sleep. If you're telling me that I'm gonna have to experience this pain even after the shingles is done and over with, oh, I'm gonna cry. This pain can lead to neurological disorders and complications such as anxiety, depression, sleep difficulties, and weight loss. Oh, yeah, I've already experienced not sleep difficulties, but completely being unable to sleep. And after experiencing that pain, I definitely know it can lead to anxiety and depression. Even yesterday, just yesterday, every time when I'm standing up or sitting down or lying down, basically every 10 seconds, I get anxious because I fear that I will feel the pain, that throbbing pain. And I never know when it's going to hit because sometimes it's every 10 seconds, sometimes it's every 20 seconds, and sometimes it's a very blissful 30 seconds to one whole minute before the pain hits. And that's like the best part of the day because that one whole minute without pain just feels like bliss. So, yeah, absolutely believe it can lead to anxiety and depression if you experience it long term. Here comes the important question: how long does shingles last? Like, how long will I be away from reacting to movies? An outbreak can last for a few weeks. I think I will be back reacting after the blistering stage. You will be able to see all those scabs when I'm back to recording myself. If you experience severe pain, contact your doctor right away. Ah, yes, I remember the doctor telling me the same thing. He said in the next few days, as I am eating the medicine and using the medicine, if I experience severe pain, I should go back to see the doctor. And I will, but I hope I don't need to. During the coming week, probably, I may not be able to record any new reactions to movies, but I should be able to edit some of the ones that I've pre recorded. Once this nerve pain that I'm still experiencing becomes more manageable, I'll start editing the ones I've recorded before. But if the shingle starts going into the blistering phase, or if I get other side effects such as headache or the fever, the upset stomach, I will take a break. Honestly, after the nerve medication, the pain has become so much better, so much more manageable. Like throughout this entire recording, I've only had one slightly big pain, and the rest are just little small pains. That's why you don't see me wincing or looking like I'm in pain. Because a couple of days ago, I would be wincing every 20 seconds or so. I want to say thank you to my patrons and subscribers for all your concern and supportive comments during these tough times. I appreciate you, and I am grateful to have your support. I will do my best to recover as soon as I possibly can so we can watch more movies together. As always, I will see you in the next video. Peace and take care, guys.